Good morning, and it's Wednesday. So we're going to jump right in and get started on Wednesday's work. I'll let Miss Walker start out with us.
Hello guys, we are going to write this number 948 in word form. Word form means I need to use words, that's letters. We are going to write it just like you would say it. So this says 900, 948, 948.
You know what we do? I tell them to put their fingers over their ears and they can hear themselves say it. So when they put your fingers in yours, class, my class knows how to do that and say 948. And it's like to hear, you can hear yourself say it a lot.
Hear your voice, yep. So then we're going to put it in expanded form. I like to talk about values of the digit when we're talking about expanded form. So this 9 is in the hundreds place and it's worth 900. So we have 900 plus this 4 is in the tens place. That means that 4 is worth 40. And then we're going to add the ones place. That 8 is in the ones place, so it's worth 8. 900 plus 40 plus 8 is your expanded form.
Equals 948. Okay, there were 850 pounds of firewood in the garage. 632 pounds of wood were burned in the fireplace during winter. How many pounds of firewood are left over? Left.
Left over is the beginning of left is the beginning of that word. And it seems like we're getting rid of them. When something burns, it goes away. I can't get it back.
So it's getting smaller. We're taking away. There's a lot of clues there you can think.
850 minus 630.
Remember, when you subtract, the larger number always has to be on top.
There's more on the floor. Gotta go next door and get 10 more. 5 becomes 4. And this guy gets his tens place. 10 minus 2 is 8. There's more on the top, so no need to stop. 4 minus 3 is
1.
And there's more on the top, so no need to stop. 8 minus 6 is
2.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about fire, or we're talking about wood. That'd be smaller. Firewood. We're talking about wood.
How many
pounds of firewood?
So 218 pounds. And you could continue with firewood.
Or yes.
Here we go. Finding the product. There is a sports team that scores again. 7 points. Oh, my hand's in the way. 7.7 points for the win. Who scored again? The 49ers. 49ers scored again. 7.7 points for the win. 12 times 4 is 48. 6 times 5 is
30.
9 times 5 is
45.
And 6 and 3 bought a new CD with 18 rockin' songs. Total area. Miss Powell, if you remember, we can only do our formula for area when we have a rectangle or a square. This shape is not either of those.
So we have to determine, we could divide it up in 2 ways and make those squares. There's 2 different ways to divide that up, or just,
we could divide it
2 ways.
We could divide it right there, or we could divide it right here. Either way is going to get us an answer, but we must choose one. So I'm going to choose to do it right here. So I'm going to color in this side. We'll have a pink one and a white one. So if I'm looking at the pink figure, area equals length times width. What's the length of the pink one?
We have 6.
And the width is
5.
6
feet times 5 feet.
5 feet, which is
30 feet.
30 feet. And now let's look only at the white one. We are looking for a length and a width. We can get rid of the ones we don't need. That one tells me nothing, and that one tells me nothing. So I have a 7 and a 2.
7 feet times 2 feet
equals
14.
So how would I find the total area.
Then we must add.
Total means add. 30 plus 14. 4 plus 0 is
4.
3 plus 1 is
4.
And I need a label.
Square. Or feet square.
Or square feet. Either way. We need to draw a triangle that has a right angle. What do you know about a triangle?
Triangle has 3 sides.
Okay, it needs to have 3 sides and right angle. Well, there's some different angles. We've got obtuse angles, which are greater than 90 degrees. And we've got acute angles, which are less than 90 degrees. So what does that tell me about a right angle?
A right angle must be 90 degrees.
It's a square angle. When everything is right in the world, you've got a right angle, just like most every angle that you can look at. So we are going to draw a triangle, but it must contain a right angle. So I'm going to start off with my right angle and then connect them there. Of course, your right angle may have gone up at the top, and you may have connected it that way. It just has to have 3 sides with a right angle. We are going to compare fractions at this time. Do you want to do pizza or do you want to do cross multiplying?
I like the butterfly cross multiplying method.
Okay, let's start down here. 4 times 3 is
12.
And 4 times 1 is
4.
Which one is bigger, 12 or 4?
Well, 12. So that makes 3/4 is greater than 1/4.
Greater than. How do you know it's greater than? There's no L, so it must be greater than. Moving on down to baseball practice. We have some elapsed time to figure out right here. Jay has baseball practice for 1.5 hours. Uh-oh. I don't know what a half hour is, do you?
Yep, 30 minutes.
Oh, it would be like half of the clock.
Yep, and a whole hour is 60 minutes, so what's half of 60?
That's right.
30.
30 minutes.
Yes.
His practice ends. Uh-oh. Something else they're trying to trick us with. We're not starting at 6:45 this time. We are ending at 6:45 p.m.
So we have to go backwards in time.
Right. My question wants to know what time it started. So I am looking for this time over here. And we're going to go backwards 1 hour and 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 1 hour. So what comes right before 45?
So we're going to be counting backwards, right?
Yeah, we're going backwards on the clock. So 45 minus 5. What comes right before it?
40.
40.
35. 30. 25, 20, and 15.
15. And I'm out of minutes, so I know my minutes must be 15. I was at 6 o'clock, but I need to go backwards an hour, so I would be at
5
o'clock, and I'm at 15 minutes. So I must have started my practice at 5:15. Did I cross 12 o'clock in here?
No, we did not.
So if I never cross 12 o'clock, then my AM or PM must remain the same. It must be 5:15 p.m. when baseball practice began.
Very
Count
good.
this money, Miss Pal.
Okay, do we have 4 quarters?
We do.
Oh, so I know I have $1.
Yep.
Then I have nickels and pennies, no dimes. What's a nickel worth?
5 cents.
So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and we have 26 and 27.
All right.
So it looks like I have $1.27. Or how we can write it the other way. We can also write $1 or 127 cents.
One thing I want to point out, just to make sure you guys are aware, you can never have it written like this. This is incorrect.
Nope.
We do not use both sides. Only one side. You have to choose. That is the end of your lesson for Wednesday. And your assignment, just as all the other days, is listed right beneath this video. We will get back with you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Miss you guys.
Miss you. Bye.